All right. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon for me. Good, whatever time frame it is for you. All right. So, Sunday fun day. We did a lot of stuff last night, polished off a lot of things, started getting the buildings working in the grid system. So, let's finish that up real quick. I need one complete building to test with. So, since they're on the same, it's kind of like I got to choose. Is that the middle? In this the scenario where this the corner tile, I would think. Oh shit, I did all those edits in play mode and I lost them. Shit. Shit. Erg. Alright, whatever. I can do it again. Don't want to. Alright. But basically, since the walls sit on the middle of a tile, I have this issue. So I have to scale it to correct it. Duplicate. It's, I mean, the bricks get tighter in the corner, but it's barely noticeable. But that's how you fix it. And then for this, these are fine. Am I a seam? No, I'm in the middle. I would think. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use normal floor tiles, which seem to work with the walls like this. And then I will just quarter tile, duplicate this guy, 0.5. There we go. Now we're going to make it grass. For now, I'll just use that one, but oh, the floor tiles are not. I see what's going on. See the floor tile, here's the line of the tile or the grid system, and it's going straight through the middle of the floor tile. So the answer to this would be because all the floor tiles start off the corner, start off at the on the corner pieces, which the corner pieces are offset into the middle of the tile. It causes the floor not to be on the tile. Now, do I care? It looks fine. It's not stopping me from anything. I'm going to leave it like that. And then if I leave this in here like this to where it comes off the corner of here, I don't do anything crazy to make the floor pieces line up with the grid. Is this fine? Is this okay? think it's fine. I'm pretty damn sure it is. I'll fix it if I have to. If not, it's one less hassle. The buildings can just work. The floors can go in. The walls can do their thing. And all I have to do is make line the outside with whatever tile is. And this one can actually be on tile. Line the outside with grass or whatever, you know, terrain or ground piece is next to the house. Like so. And then it would be, I would duplicate this guy and then go back to 1 scale. Like that. And you can't tell that, you really can't tell you got a quarter or, you know, like a half tile sitting right there. And then your floors can just organically work like they're supposed to. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it that way. I think that's the least amount of work. The other alternative is to have half tiles on the inside of the building and then also have half tiles on the outside, which means I got to do that crap. No. I'm going to try to make this solution work because it requires only one set of half tiles and it goes around the building. This is the way. Now, what's wrong here? Who's wrong? I feel like this is wrong. So this one's not on the center tile, so actually it's wrong. This one is in the center, looks like. See, there's three pieces in this tile, and the reason the red square was on top here is because this had a collider, and really these two take care of all the collision needs. So I took the collider off this guy, and then it made it better. So let's do this. There we go. We have a functional door thing. So let's swing this bad boy out. That. Take all this is not. So walls are normally obstacles, but doors are special situations. When they're closed, they should be obstacles. When they're open, they should be walkable. So for right now, for debug reasons, I'm making it just walkable. So now you should be able to. Interesting. So we're off grid again. The door is down the middle tile. Because the wall is halfway into the tile here, this starts off instead of starting over here, it's starting here in the middle. So to get everything back to normal inside, what I'm going to do is, because I want doors have to be on the tile. Like the tile cannot be on the line. They got to be able to walk down through the door. So this one, I move that, duplicate that. There. Now, boom, we can walk through. Now it's got a hump on it because there's a collider on this, and I don't want that. Probably colliders on this. Well, I'll take it off for now. I'll fix it later. So now, boom, the tile. Why are you doing that? We should be able to walk in to the building now. Okay. We should be able to walk into the building, into the bedroom. I'm going to figure out why these two are tilting up in a second. So let's hit play. See here. Water is the best damn thing there ever was invented. Now, I believe the windows are allowing me to see through, so that's a bonus. But see here, that's gonna look weird. No, it actually didn't look weird. Fuck yeah, that works great. We have we can navigate in and out of the house now. This is so cool. And it looks great. It's threading the needle just right. Fuck yeah. That's cool. All right, that's awesome. I kind of want to put a door to the garage. All right, so this is very good. I can see out the corner. I don't like that. We got to fix that. So how do we fix that? Yeah, see the corners, I'm able to see through the corner. The window is fine. I'd expect that. I need to make the turn action. Whenever you're standing in place, you can take a turn to turn instead of having to move and reorientate yourself. So this is how I'd expect it. I can see through the window. Not the corner pieces though. So let's fix that. So what I think the play is here, one, we get the collider back. We'll make it a walkable obstacle. Yeah. Couple obstacle. They both got colliders. So now if I hit play, I shouldn't be able to see outside through the corner. Yes. I can only see through the window. Oh, that's gonna error me out. Okay. Now get doors working, I guess. So doors. Is it gonna be you have to closing them behind you is gonna be a valid tactic. So yeah, I want to be able to open and close doors. When you're outside of combat, you can path through doors and you'll auto open them and close them. Yeah. Yeah. You'll be able to open and close doors. I'm gonna try to reintroduce my whole why are you off, bro? I hate when they're off in the middle like that. This runs deep. Why, God, why? I'm gonna leave that be for now. I'm gonna build the next one and make sure I don't introduce that to the next one. Yeah, I'm ever so slightly off. Whatever. As long as it works. Doubt anyone's gonna notice. Doors. Doors, doors, doors. What do I... So, like, you are getting chased by an enemy. You go into a building, you shut the door behind you. The enemy no longer can path to you. They've lost... If they can't path to you, they will path to your last known position, which would be the door. How am I going to handle that? So you open the door and they're right behind you. They see you inside here. So their last known position of you is inside here. Um, and maybe they're at a diagonal and you're here. So I can't just say your last known position. And again, how do I, yeah, like, how do I infer to know to make it this point outside the door? So what it's going to be is if they've seen you in here, they're going to path to the last position they saw you. And if they can't, that path fails. They're going to pick the closest position they can get to your last known position. And then if they still can't path the next turn, they're going to path to the closest door and start banging on it. And from your last known position. And once they bang down that door, they're going to go in to and move to your last known position. And if you're there, they'll see you. If not, they'll basically, you've broke line of sight and you've lost them at that point. Yeah. But so the thing is, they can't path in here because it's all closed up. There's no door. But say you open a window or you open a door and exit out the back. The next time they check to see if they can get to this position, now they know they can get to position by on the opening from the back that you just made. I don't want that to happen because that's just weird. If they don't know that you opened the back door or slipped out a window. So when the only time they will if they see you, they will path to you no matter what. But if it's pathing to your last known position, it's going to remember that last path to your known position. And it's going to make its way. It's going to try to advance through that path. It gets to the closest position it can to that path endpoint, your last known position. And then it can't get to you still, and it can't move. It's going to go for the nearest door or opening and start banging on it. And then once it gets through, once that's opened up, they destroy it in one turn. The next turn, they can now walk to that position. Yeah. And that prevents them, since they're always working that old path, there's no need to recalculate a path. You're just working the path, last known character position path, until you get to it. And that prevents them from finding out or magically discovering you left the building back here because you opened an opening, and their pathfinding was going for this point. and it's like, oh, I can go like this to get to that point. So it's going to be tricky, but I got to do it because it'll be weird if I don't. So you won't know if I don't do that, you can't sneak out of buildings. Like, you can't jump in a building, ditch them, and lose line of sight. I got to do it that way. All right. So what I'm going to call this is the chase AI logic. Like, they're chasing you. And I'm going to build it. I'm going to isolate out and build out a real quick iterative thing so I can get the logic down without having to go through turns, where I can just keep firing it off. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a game object. We're going to call this Chase AI. Inside here, we're going to have a seeker. And then for the seeker, tags. All right. So with that, we're just going to keep it without, we're not going to modify the path. We're going to keep the smoothing. We're going to create chase target. This is going to be, I guess I should just create a cube or sphere. Chase target. Oops. Get over here. So I'm going to put it right here. And that's going to be the target that the AI is after. Close this door for now. Where did I fuck up that? There we go. All right. Door's closed. We're going to move the whole building here. Hold on. Whoops. Got some bits that aren't in the building. Okay. So now I'm going to have the chase AI is going to be the capsule. Here's our chaser. This is going to try to path to the sphere. And I'm going to work out all the logic for open and closed doors, bashing doors down, and then continuing. So the first step would be so I've got my target in this situation, in this test. I'm being chased by something, and it's got it's got me, right? It sees me, it's coming after me. So I'm going to build out the logic to where it will intelligently you shut yourself in somewhere, it's going to try to break open that entrance or the door, so it can get to you. All right. We're going to need a script. Let's make a new script. Chase AI. I'll just call it that for now. All right. So we're going to do serializable field, private, transform, chase, target. Just so I can see everything. We'll go with vector 3 for now. Last known position. This way I can change it and swap it around. So what we're going to try to do is I need to public void create path to target. So this is going to a star path dot need to go to seeker. I need to set the seeker. So the seeker is a component in the A-star algorithm asset. There's a free version, but I use a paid version. As seeker allows you to seek. You can use it to create paths and whatnot. So I'll show you. So basically, I've got a seeker component on the character, so I'm going to set it. This dot transform dot position, chase target dot position, and so I need to create this method. So basically, this says, hey, go out and create a path. And then this says, wait until the path comes back, which I don't. For now, I'm going to leave this here just for my purposes. No, I'm not. I know how to handle this properly. I love how I'm working the path here. I don't want to do the position modifier stuff. Do I? I guess I do. We'll see. We will see. So really, it's returning the path. If I waited here and didn't do it asynchronously, it would return the path. What I'm going to do is just use this to kick it off. Yeah, like so. And it's going to be this on path complete. So asynchronous, this will fire off and I'll get my path back. So from here, I wonder how much information it's going to show me in there on the inspector. That'd be sweet. So we've got our path. So create path to target, and then from here we're going to want to fire off an event. Or public private event. I think this has got him. Unit action system. Okay, event handler on selected event. This is going to be on chase path found. Okay. And then we're going to have on chase path not found. So whenever we get the not found, that's when we're going to say, shit, I can't find you. What's going on? So every time we start a path, we're going to set our target last known position equals chase target dot position. So I'm going to be able to fire this off from the inspector for quick testing using the editor attributes. So I can create this. What's up, man? How's it going? I hope all is well. How you been? How you been? Oh, I'm good. It's a beautiful Sunday, you know. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Awesome to the max.
Appreciate you, brother. I don't think I've been outside today. I don't know. It looks nice here. It looks nice. But that's for, you know, outside people. Where's Where's my brain at here? That's what I was looking for. I know how to write this. I don't know why I was looking for it. So I got as part of all this hail damage stuff, I had the HVAC company come out and look at the HVAC system or the AC or whatever, and they did maintenance and cleaned it out, and oh god, it was so bad. So my AC should be working a lot better now, and I'm gonna try to keep on that better. Try it. No, the inspection, the maintenance stuff, no. They found a capacitor. So I paid for like a yearly maintenance thing where they come do it, and then I get a free service call for over the next year, and then they come out in the fall and check everything again. I think I'm going to keep doing that just going forward. But for all the hail damage inspection stuff, that was free. There's like $1,000 of damage. The breaker box or the junction box is broken, and the top plate of the AC is damaged. Oak. This is args empty. So we're going to wire up to our own events for now. Wait. I was about to say, what the fuck? So we found our path. Now we're going to draw our path, I guess. So path is found for this test. So we found a path. We're happy. If we found a path, we're good. We're going to follow that path. Now, if we don't, what am I looking for? Nothing. Fuck it. All right. Now that's a fail. For Visual Studio handles this whole interaction better. I can wire up the events with just a few key presses where it was being weird there. So like on chase path, maybe I just did it wrong. Now I shouldn't even have to, like, it wants to go this way automatically, and I hate fucking using these. I don't like writing functions like that. I don't know. I just have aversion to this. I don't like it. I like methods. Yeah, honestly, I'm in that kind of same boat. I'm more I'm more frugal now more than everything, a little. And I don't think it's it's the integrations that get me, actually. Like the debugging is faster. The whole whatever. See, like right there, I should just been a tab and done. Like it names the method the same thing as the fucking event handler. Like so wrong. All right. So we haven't found an event. We can't path to target. We're going to path we will path to the closest position. Can't spell. I can not fucking spell today. What the fuck? Don't look. Fuck. Nearest position. That word just defeated me. We will path nearest position in the last known path. So this is where if I'm going off a pure AI or pathfinding A-star algorithm pathfinding logic, no grid logic here, I wouldn't have to. Okay. If we can't reach to the last known position, but still can't path to it, target nearest door. If targeting door, damage it and handle when it is broken. I might make walls and doors all bustable. How about this? Instead of me like trying to path to the getting to the closest position, like zombies would automatically just target the nearest wall or door piece, and then If we can't reach the target, set our target to the nearest wall or door or destructible by the last known target position if you're a zombie. And then they'll just go to it, bang on it. Oh, this is going to be some fuckery, man. This is... And another problem, like I was talking about earlier, is, yeah, okay, so they're here banging on it. You go over this room, you open up a door, and you leave over here. Their next turn, if they weren't working that last stored path, last target path, they would, if they were calculating paths every turn, they would detect this opening, and then they would like, oh, I can reach my last known target, so they'll walk around the building and go into here. I want to prevent that, and I am with this system, but we can't target. Now, if we can't target, is it always a go break the nearest thing? Is there other reasons why we can't target? Really, it'd be whoever or whatever shut their cells in and you can no longer path to them. So I can't think of any other use cases. Like, what time is it? Your Denver trip starting May 6th dropped $108. I use the travel watcher for like flights and stuff. I might take. I don't know. I usually don't, but I'm on the right event here, and the doing it in a class here and get it working. Unit path manager. And my brain. Let's tell you what. Pathfinding update instance. So whenever I start a path, I make sure that the endpoint is walkable and the start point. And am I testing that the path is still walkable as I go? I don't think so. This is what we're going to do. So path equals path. I need the last known path too. So private path, last known position path. And every time we get a path, we're going to set it. Oops. Yeah, kiss my ass. So I've got my seeker. I start my path. I get my path. That's good enough for now. Let's just test that. What I should see is the gizmos. It should show me the path that it makes. Now the door is technically walkable right now. Technically. We're going to add our chase AI. Our chase target is this. The seeker is this. Line renderer is this. Oh, I guess I gotta be playing to do it. Well, boo. What the fuck? Why did it path all the way here? Oh, okay. It's because shit. I want this copy component on this guy. We all set. Ah, shit. There we go. All right, so it created a path, but the path is, yeah, I'll fix that. Anyways, it pathed to it. Now I want it to fail. So what I'll do is create this as an obstacle. Oh, it is an obstacle. Oh, I got the collider off. There we go. So now if I go back to Chase AI. Oh, cool. Oh, badass. Oh my God. I did not know that that did that. when it fails to find the path, it gives you the path all the way up to the point of failure. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, that I don't know. Oh, yay. Yes. There we go. Okay, cool. So that saves me a lot of fucking time and problems right there. That's awesome. That is a great discovery. Now, it will. So I can still do. I can still set the path, right? Like, hey, dummy, how's it going? So I haven't found the path, but I do have the path to the closest point. I'm doing good. Good. Wish it wasn't Sunday. You know, the weekends are too short. What am I thinking? So we have a path. Get nearest point and path. No, that's wrong, writer. Again, like the AI tries. The AI is trying, but it's not helping. For each path dot vector path. Oops. Dot transform dot position equals path node position. No, okay, yeah, that's right. So all I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna make it whenever it finds a path, it's gonna just hop. Oh shit, I gotta do this in update, don't I? It's gonna move. The events will set the active path. That's what's gonna happen. So update or update if so we'll create another path. Active path. Yep, sure is. Got multiple floors. You can now walk up on stuff. You can I'm working on the building interactions right now, like Like in Zomboid, when you go inside the building and you shut yourself in, the AI is gonna come to that last known position and bang and down and bash down whatever it is to get to you. And you can escape out the back if you want, and they won't auto magically detect an opening back here. Is kind of what I'm working on. So the ability for you to lose the AI to lose the trail of you, but to keep going to the last known position and then destroy anything in the way to get to you. Active path. So if active path equal to null, we're gonna do this. Active path is done. It's not the right code again, but oh, that's one way you can, instead of doing a callback method, you can just watch for is done. I guess that's what I don't want that logic at all. I guess I'll do a lerp, whatever. This dot transform dot position to shit no. I'll just end up doing what I did. Typically, I do the AI pathfinding movement asynchronously, even though the update is. Oh, let me think. I could. No, it's like XCOM. You know, you're third person, but you control it. But you can, like, I've got action cameras for like when you're walking around. You can change the camera angle. You can go into first person here like this. It's a turn-based game. Like, so think like Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, like turn-based Zomboid a little bit. Oops. They literally walked over the wall. Whoa. I gotta fix that. Yeah, I really love that stuff, man. It's just, it pops. So yeah, you got elevation is something I've added recently. Now I'm working on getting a fully functional house that you can get in, enter, loot, shut the doors. Enemies will bash their way into things like that. It's coming along. Then I gotta implement all these weapons here. Guns galore. A lot of shooty bits. But yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. It's really starting to shine. Like the look and everything is just starting to really, really come together. Um, so what do I want to do? Why are you right there? Why should I care? Oh no, you're good, man. It's a lot of boring stuff along the way to get to this point. Um, I stripped down my dev level. It was a lot more exciting, but now it's practical. It's easier to iterate because it's not some big expensive scene. So having a simple, clean little dev level allows you to do things much faster. I'm kind of hungry. I do think I'm going to take a quick snack break. So I will be right back. I'm going to go grab like a little sandwich or something. Give me just a moment. Okay. I'm back. So what I was thinking is, if you lock if they can't path to you, they're gonna follow that path. They're gonna pick a point around the last known position or the end of the path that they have from failed pathing, and then they're going to. What I'm gonna do is create a. I can register walls and doors as destructible. Or, well, I can check. So they arrive at the last known position path at the end of that, and now they look for destructible targets near them. So the zombies and werewolves will start bashing on the building. They'll do a radius. They'll check so they get to hear the front door, and that's where the last time they saw you. And then they'll do a radius check for destroyable walls and doors or destructibles, and then it will attempt to destroy it. Yeah. And they'll do that till they break that piece. And once it's broken, they will try to path one more time. If they can't path to you, they go back into wander state. I gotta talk through it, like pseudo code it in my head so I can then lay it down. And it's good to, yeah, just because again you want to approach creating systems like this in a very in a way that isn't going to be a maintenance nightmare in the future. I think I've got it. Destruct. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, it's coding, programming, and game dev has been a passion of mine since I was a kid. Like, it's always been the fire, the thing I chased. I'm not gonna. This project's getting out there. Can you attack? So what I'm gonna do is use Ray Fire. Do I still have Ray Fire in here? I do. I do. Oh no, I don't. I don't. I'm gonna use. I guess I could destroy this in Blender and export the destroyed one. Ray Fire is a lot easier. I can just do it all in Unity. I guess I'll add the package. Go ahead and save. Ray Fire. My favorite blow 'em up shooty thing. An advanced destruction plugin that allows you to indefinitely fracture, demolish, slice 3D objects both at runtime or in the editor. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, using editor attributes, I can add a button on the destructible script so I can just manually destruct anything while playing the game for testing purposes. That's going to be so handy. Handy. All right. So we got Rayfire in here. So now I'm going to add a Rayfire shatter. There we go. Oh, actually, let's duplicate this piece and take this guy. Get rid of it. All right, so this has a Rayfire shatter. We're going to use the Voronoi method. You can do splinters, slabs, radial, hexagon, shatter, slices, bricks, voxels, tets, or decompose. Oh, that's new. I wonder what that is. But Voronoi does pretty good. Amount 30 pieces. I don't think I need 30 pieces. I would be good with. Let's go minimalist. So 10, it's going to shatter into 10 pieces. Because the less, 1, 2, we'll go 15. The less it is, the better for performance. Well, the cool thing about this is I'm shattering it in the editor. So I'm going to shatter this object, create a prefab, save it in the project, and then instead of shattering it in runtime, destroying, like cutting this up and shattering it, which would be expensive, I just simply swap out this model with the shattered one and it falls apart. So I'm not doing runtime destruction. I'm breaking the item and saving the broken one and then swapping them out. It's less expensive that way. Because like right here, my script, my destructible script, you just give it the prefab of the destroyed version of whatever, and it's gonna destroy it, or it'll swap it out. So, let's shatter this guy. Fragments. Okay, so there we go. It's shattered it. So now this is a single piece. Now this is broken up into a bunch of pieces, while also still maintaining its. I think I shattered it twice. So yeah, here's all the. This is what. Here's the shattered bit. You can see the geometry is all over the place, whereas, yeah. All right, so now what I need to do is on every one of these pieces of the shattered one, I need to put a rigid body. And where's my window? Whatever. So let's add rigid body. I guess mesh collider. Yeah, that would be cool. Oh yeah, that's because I was gonna make pickpocketing, so you could pickpocket the door, but if there's a lock on it, you can just shoot the lock or shoot the door handle. That would be cool. Because then when it comes to the game of ammo conservation, or you're like, okay, do I want to waste the ammo unlocking the door by shooting the handle? That is a cool idea. I like that. Now if I hit play, this should fall apart. Should. Oh, there it goes. No, come back. Come back. No, yo. You're going the wrong way. Alright, well that didn't work. Alright. Oh, wait. 9... Oh, the ground doesn't have a collider? The fuck is... That's weird. Again, my movement system isn't based off the physics engine, so I guess it was fine. Oh, it's falling through the floor. What the heck did it? I haven't used a physics engine in a while, you can tell. Oh, yeah, mesh collider is not probably a good idea. Okay. A mesh on a quad or a plane. Oh shit. I keep forgetting about planes. Just keeps falling through the floor. I'm gonna lift it up a little. Maybe that's the problem. Let's take it over here. Please do what I want. They have box colliders. What is going on? What is your malfunction, buddy? Why, you know... Oh, wait. I guess... the floor needs to have a rigid body? It's been so long. Yeah, this whole engine... My whole game is not based off of the fucking... the physics engine by any means. Okay, so now it's going to be kinematic because it's static. No, this can't be right. This is very simple normally. Oh, wait. I know what it is. It's not the environment. It's the colliders on the pieces. I bet you I fucked up there. I bet you I did. So let's get rid of this. Oh, yep. I got to make them all convex. I forgot. Mesh collider has got that. There we go. Now, the green lines indicate they have colliders. Now watch this. There we go. We have a broken door. That's much better. And one more time. Let's do that again. Alrighty. Now just to get it to where they can bang on it. Right now the destructible system is not HP based. It's just if a grenade gets near destructible, it will destruct it. What I need to do is give destructibles health. Yep. And then also I have a script. These need to despawn because right now they're just, pieces in the physics engine. If I move them around, they're taking up CPU power for nothing. So I think I have a script for that. So it's called destroy after time. All right, so now this should after 5 seconds it should disappear. There we go. What about you, homie? What's up with you? How'd you avoid the script? Huh? How you alive? Tell me. You didn't get the script. I have a shrink. Scale and destroy. Yeah, this is much better. Scale and destroy looks way better. So let me fix this. Hold on. Got them all. Remove this script. Add this guy. Add scale and destroy. Scaling speed 0.5. Let's do that. So this looks a lot better. Like the pieces on the ground will shrink out of existence. I could do a fade. Oh, that's fast. Let's do 5. Oh, I want it instantly basically scaled out of existence. I wanted to go the other way with that. I want it to be slower. 0.1. You know what? 0.5. Oh no, I could basically like at the point of impact, what you want to do is ray cast. So you would shoot out. Ray cast is where you from one point to another point in space you shoot a ray, and if it collides with any colliders, it's going to let you know you hit something. So the grenade impact zone would, instead of being a sphere radius, like give me all the colliders, things I hit inside this sphere. You're going to ray cast, and those will be the shrapnel. And that way, if they're like covered by a wall, there's less chance, they're going to get hit by that shrapnel grenade. But it'd just be a ton of ray cast coming out of the middle or the impact point and testing. So there'd be a script to create like 20 random ray cast, and then if it hit anything, you know, they get damaged. It actually wouldn't be bad. That's a good idea. Oh man, I'm gonna improve the trajectory of the throwing physics and stuff. Like I'm gonna make it to where you can see, like the path and whatever, and whatnots. Okay, so we have a wall that is destructible. Do, 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 do. Another, yeah, and me leveraging this script makes my life easier anyways because of the way destructible works. It will, if it gets destroyed, it automatically clears a spot that it's taken up on the grid, so now it's walkable. Damage, added explosion. So right here, I'm going to use a button. Steam. It's going to be on Steam. Then, depending on the success and all that, I'll probably port it to other platforms, but Steam's earlier access is where I'm going. Now this should allow me to destroy it. So this is my door. Here's the destructible that I'm gonna swap out with it. Is there an error? There we go. So now if I hit play, I have a button I can manually trigger a destructible to get destroyed without, you know, the character and the environment doing it. So this should speed up destructible creation and testing. So here's my destructible. I'm gonna hit that button. Oh shit. Now it did it, but see, it's right here. But it's way... So the problem is... What did it do? Shit, I got all upside down. It's because this door... Hold on. So I'm going to take the destructible door, put it inside the non-destructible door. I'm going to reset its position, or... and now see it's part... well, shit. I'm going to zero out its position, not the scale. There we go. Now the destructible's lined up with the non-destructible. And actually what we're going to do is turn it into a prefab because I shouldn't be using it from the scene like that. So let's go to destructibles. There we go. Now we can delete this guy, I think. Go here. Put the destructible on the script. Hit play. Yeah, there's a skill system. So actually one of the things I've been working on, those swing animation, like the greatsword. Every weapon type you have a skill level with. So two-handed weapons, one-handed weapons, whatnot, and it'll range from like 1 to 10. And there's like the two-handed greatsword weapons have 10 different animations, but when you're level 1, you only get 3 animations, and as you level up, you unlock more of the attack animations until you got the whole range of them. And then the character will pick between them, like the spin attack or a flip, front flip slash, shit like that. Hold on just a sec, I'll show you. But so you just like Zomboid, you get skill. You use it, you get a skill for it. Kind of, you can kind of think of it as a Zomboid progression. Damn it! Why is it doing this? Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. See, these guys all have coordinates here. Not that bad. On any destroyed. Nice. Why are you not spawning where I want you? Let's debug this bitch. Breakpoint. There we go. I can see. So now I'm gonna hit the damage. Oh shit. Did I not set that? What the fuck? They're all falling again. So to figure out where they're at when they, how to fix it, what I'm gonna do is, oh wait, I think I know what's going on. I think I messed up the prefab. Oh hell yeah, man. Yeah, spitballing ideas like that shatter grenade. That's definitely on my list. Is to create that, because that just gives a nice flavor or variety to grenades right there. So keep spitballing, man. Keep spitballing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Look, it's I took out the prefab and all the mesh bits are gone. The mesh is I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. So when I'm doing this process, I have to export the mesh, the new mesh, and I forgot to do that. So I'm going to reshatter it. So I'm going to fragment, and now I got me a new one. And then all these guys are going to get rigid bodies. They're going to get colliders, mesh colliders with convex. They're going to get the scale and destroy. And then this guy's getting the destroy after time. So I'm going to say 10 seconds here. And it, well, let's do 15 seconds. Maybe. So now all these guys are here, but I need to export the mesh. So this is where you're exporting the mesh that you just created. So in my model folder, create a destructibles. This is going to be wall, door. Because it's going to be a bunch of pieces, I want to get it foldered up. And I'm going to hit save. And now I've got my meshes. So if I come here, you can see I got there it is. Okay. Yeah. Here's all the individual pieces. Yep. I've got actually the sound system. I don't have smell. Well, I've got the beginnings of the sound system and the, yeah, like that. But smell too is another good one. All right. So now that I've got that, my door here has mesh. See now, that the reason when I prefab this, I hadn't created the meshes. They were just in the scene, and now they're in the project. So when I prefab the destroyed door, I should be all gravy. We're going to delete this one. And then we're going to drag our new one in. We're going to go to our guy here. We're going to give it the new prefab. And we're going to delete this one out of the scene because we don't need it. And we should be golden. Like the if the vampire's in the scene, like he's always like Mr. X, he's dangerous. He's always OP. He can't, or he fucks you up. But I think I'm gonna actually implement the him not being able to enter a building unless you let him in or whatever. But what he does is when he detects that he can't get to you in a building, he'll have the werewolves and zombies just start bashing the fuck out of it or something. I don't know. We'll see. All right, now I'm going to select you. I'm going to hit damage. Boom, there we go. Well, close. Why did it... Why did it fall through that time? I didn't convex them, maybe? They're convexed. They got rigid bodies. is wrong. I mean, letting all the rubble just fall through the floor, maybe just, you know. Why did it change? What did I do wrong this time? You have convex. Oh, wait. Weird. I'm not getting seeing the colliders. That's very interesting. Ah, okay. So mesh colliders have a reference to that mesh piece. So this is what happened. See, the mesh reference is lost. So I can just probably do that. But the best plan here is to just go in the prefab and fix this. So it's been a while since I've done ray fire, but yeah. So we're going to remove the mesh colliders because it's just the fastest way. Add them. Now the references are back and I convex them. Boom, I got my lines. Got my lines all the time. We're about to do a mega destruction. This is going to be the biggest fucking destruction you've seen since the bombings yesterday. The world, is WW3 started yet? Saw something about that. It's raining doors. All right, so now if I hit play, hopefully this supports multi-edit for the damage button. All right, so now I select all these doors. Oh, it only did it for the first one. Look at that. That's so fucking cool. Wait, if I keep them all selected, I bet you I can spam it. Yep. All right, let's do that again. Yeah, I think I'm like a wandering horde. There's gonna be a big ass wandering horde too that you steer clear of. It's usually like it's just a death event. Like if you get near that horde, it's just you always want to be mindful of it and stay the hell away from it. Awesome. All right. We have destroyable walls. Thank you. Thank you, Rayfire. Thank you, A Star Algorithm. Thank you, My Grid System and Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Thank you. All the things. All right, so now wait, oh shit. Hold on. I got an idea. Let's do this. Gonna chuck a grenade at him. Because this is how you stay productive in game dev. You get one little thing done and then you play with it for 30 minutes to an hour. Frick. Can't get to my grenade skill. What did I do? Action bar, that's what I did. This is like bowling. It's like, but it's with doors and grenades. Is there a layer mask? Ah, the colliders are disabled on these guys. Yeah. Yeah. That'll do it every time. Didn't you guys, I mean, why didn't anyone catch that? There we go. Destruction! XCOM 2, you guys had a huge team of people. Huge team. Just me. I've got a system that kind of works a little bit. Not polished yet, but it's getting there. All right, so I want to do that again because that was fun. Past segments. Oh shit. Because the destructibles are considered obstacles, the Fog of War, the vision system, freaked out. Could you see this warning down here? It says sight segment buffer is full, increase maximum segments per revealer. When I destroyed everything, it created tons of things that the vision system had to parse out. And I don't want the vision system to give a shit about this once it's in the destroyed state. So we're just going to put it as default. So destroyed objects are going to be default layer instead of obstacle layer, which the vision system, you know, is looking at the obstacle layer for its how to do shit. This should get rid of that bug where I won't need to increase the segment buffer on the Fog of War or the vision system, essentially. That's all very, you know. Oh shit, I forgot to put the colliders on them. No errors and destroyed properly. Enemies are going to evolve like in Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. The longer you survive, enemies will evolve and get stronger, mutate into different versions or evolve into different versions of themselves and get new attacks and all kinds of shit. So the world gets deadlier the longer you're in it. Whereas like in Zomboid, the zombies never really get any more deadlier as the world goes. Okay, one last time. Let's just do a really big one. What are you sighing about over there, Copper? This is going to make my computer poop. Oh my gosh, I didn't hit the colliders again. Once I get to, I'm going to get to where the items, when I'm putting items in the game, the setting the stats and doing all that kind of shit, I may create like a Excel or a spreadsheet that everyone can help me kind of collab on those numbers. And then I create code to import all those numbers into the game. So when you're play testing the game for me, you can actually adjust the damage and shit of like weapons and things and balance things out. And we can kind of have like conversations about, oh, this is too strong or this or that. That's something I may do. Oh, colliders. God damn it. For the crafting system, I want to create a system that is, I don't know, like, all right, enough fun with that. Actually, I'm going to create a video clip. Hold on. We got to get you a better PC, dummy. So you can do some Unity stuff. All right, so we're going to add the colliders. See, they're all blocking the vision right now. So let me start the recording. All right, so the walls are blocking the vision. I've just created destructible walls. There we go. Now they don't block vision. Oops, let me go back here. There's destruction in the game. Right there. That is how we do recording. All right, so the walls are blocking the vision. I've just created destructible walls. There we go. Now they don't block vision. Oops, let me go back here. There's destruction in the game. Right there. Do do do. Do do do. So now what we can do is, again, this is another reason why the prefab system's amazing. So I built that out and tested it on like an isolated piece, right? Well, where is it at? Oh, I guess front door is destructible already. This guy, so another thing, so I could make this destructible or this blow up too. Let me get rid of all these duplicates. It would probably look best with the door blowing up also. Why? So this is what we're going to do. This is going to be the official wall 01 door 1. And we're going to get it into my naming convention. So this is going to be a prefab. So P underscore door 1 door 1. I'm going to turn on the shit. Doors never block the path by being in the obstacle layer or with their collider. Doors will toggle walkability based off of the door is open or closed. So I don't need a collider. Well, I need the collider for fucking... I'm going to put it in the default layer because anything in the default layer, the pathfinding will say, hey, this is walkable. I have the mesh collider here for the grenade to hit the destruct so I can get the destructible. I have the destructible here. I'm going to rename it to my format. Oops, Control Y. P underscore wall door 1 destructible. And we're going to place the destructible here. Now, this would be a lot faster. Since this is a turn-based game, right? The real-time destruction, shattering the mesh during runtime, really maybe isn't as expensive as because it's not like there's not like 100 people running around in the level throwing bombs and shooting and destroying stuff. It's a turn-based game. So I don't have a ton of shit going on at any given time like you would in a real-time game. Well, I mean, there's crazy stuff going on. There's stuff going on, but real-time destruction, I probably wouldn't take a hit performance-wise. And the benefit of doing the runtime destruction versus the pre-cache destruction is how fast I can create these things. Or, well, I don't implement destructibility on anything without setup, without creating prefabs, without exporting the mesh, without increasing the project size. It all just happens in runtime. That's the lazy way. But again, if I'm trying to reach all the 1080s, the 10 series cards, still, maybe... And honestly, how many destructibles do you think I would have? Like, well, shit, a lot of stuff. A lot of environment props. Everything could be destructible. Let's do a runtime destruction test. And then let's read the documentation on Rayfire real quick. I don't know how to do runtime quite yet. I imagine, well, I fetch the shatter component, I hit fragment, I take all the fragments, I apply a rigid body to them, I apply a mesh collider and convex it. What I do manually. Ooh, ooh, that's a good idea. It gives you destructibility, and it would add spice to destruction because you see like things go flying off or something. Ooh, I like it. I like it. And that way I can everything doesn't need a destroyed model there. I like it. I like it. Rayfire, where to start? Documentation activator. Its main purpose is activation, making dynamic objects affected by gravity of rigid objects while inactive or kinetic simulation type. Object which is going to be activated using activator should be enabled by activator checkbox and rigid body properties. Rigid allows activator to activate objects with rigid component. Oh. Define when object will be activated on trigger enter, on trigger exit, on collision. Honestly, activation is on instantiation. So I don't think I need this. Shatter for noise, splinters, custom, tets, debris. All new meshes are stored in the scene. While meshes are stored in the scene, you can't create prefab with fragments because prefab is exactly what I ran to here. Oh, where's runtime? How to demolish a mesh and runtime by collision. Create cube. Set name to brick. Remove its box collider because rigid component will add its own collider. Create another cube. This will be a ground cube, which will be used for collision. Name it to ground. Add the Rayfire rigid component to brick. Set rigid instantiation at start. It means the object will get all the necessary components at start. Default by method type means that you will need to instantiate first using button on top of component or public method. Okay. Set simulations type to dynamic so the object will start to fall down immediately after instantiation. Set object type to mesh. It means that you're going to simulate and just demolish the pieces. Mesh filters mesh. Demolish to runtime. In physics, properties, select demolish. Limitations. The solidity modifier, which makes objects less or more fragile. The less the value, the higher the chance that it will be demolished by collision. Okay. Mesh demolition amount to 10. Contact bias. More tiny fragments at collision points. With 0, you will get even fragments distribution. So for glass, I need to set the contact bias to be high, so all the shattering kind of happens out away from the impact point instead of equally over the mesh. Start play mode, brick will fall down and be demolished. So the one thing I don't want to do is this instantiated start. I want to do it on my own in the code. So let's go do this. Rayfire rigid. By method. Dynamic physics. By collision. So this, you know, it'd be cool. Werewolves or some enemy could throw a giant rock and it bouncing through the environment and hitting stuff. The collision would allow it to destroy the environment with that rock chuck or whatever hunk of whatever. But right now I want to turn on this. This will be turned on. Everyone's collision limitation will be turned on during if someone is throwing a big massive object that can destroy stuff. I will have everything that's within a radius of that big object flip on their collision and then flip it off whenever. Because I don't want my the player collider walking through this is going to make this fall apart. So I'm going to turn that off. Enables demolition by collision. Object. Oh, wait, hold on. I can give it a tag. Only things with certain tags. So if I add, oh my gosh, I gotta get rid of all these. So this is going to be can destroy. All right, so can destroy. All right, so let's go back. If can destroy touches this, then it will break. Oh, that's gonna be so fucking cool. So remind me about the enemy throwing, or enemies being able to destroy stuff by throwing large objects someday here. Demolition runtime. In physics, we want material brick. Physics. This would be wood. So this is a wood. Keep in mind that all material properties, including demolitionable state, can be edited in the Rayfire Manager component. Different materials have different density, friction, solidity, which affects simulations and demolition. Okay, nerd. Some nerd shit right there, buddy. Solidity. Slice by blade. I can't wait. So this is another thing I'll use Rayfire for. If your melee attack is going to be a killing blow, I will swap out I will turn on the rigid the ray fire stuff, and as the melee action like slides through the character, it will actually cut up the character into pieces, and then I'll make them fall. I can do that. It's really easy with ray fire. Contact biased. I want contact bias to be a little higher. Solidity. Fragments. 10. Variation. Defines additional amount variation for objects in percents. No. Allows to use Rayfire Shatter properties for fragmentation. Works only if object has Rayfire Shatter component. No, we'll leave that alone for now. Sim type inherit. Remove collider vertices to decrease amount of triangles. Decompose precap. Enable damage. Ah, fuck yes. Max damage, current damage, collision. I think Rayfire may handle all this shit that I was thinking about injecting into my destructible script. Fading on demolition. Oh, this is like well, shit. This handles a lot of stuff. Okay. So all that's good. Now we're gonna. So I've configured the rigid thing. Now I'm gonna go into the destructible script, and we're going to get a reference to that guy. So this would be Rayfire Rigid. Oops. And okay, so now I can get that. And on destruction, instead of if Rayfire Rigid is not I still get this pisses me off. Basically, it's saying this is a performance thing. Like you shouldn't do not equals to null with a Unity game object subclasses. Alt enter. Oh, so it's saying do it on start or awake instead of here. Check it there, and I never need to null check it again. This is a waste of an operation. And whenever I'm saying null checking, I'm just saying is this thing there, that variable there, is it have a value? If it doesn't have value, it's null. So if I move this to, like it suggests, just I see why it's saying that. So I can start and awake fire off once for this script on the start of the game or the scene. They fire off once, never again. So I set the component in start or awake, and then I don't need to do these null checks below. So right there is not null. Yeah, I guess, I mean, if you're really trying to inch performance out, you can do a bunch of that shit. That's kind of annoying, but so if it's not null, what we're going to do is we're going to say instantiation. So the way I do it now is I instantiate the destroyed prefab, right? And then I destroy the non-destroyed object, and then I apply explosion to children, which would mean I can still do this. Transform root. You know, programmers love killing children. The FBI, when you're searching like how to kill a child, and then the FBI's like, and then you space process, how to kill a child process. I'm not trying to, I'm a programmer. Leave me alone. So once I instantiate this, it's going to do its thing. Do I have access to its parts? Fragments right there. Init mesh fragments. Really what I need to do is apply the force, the explosion to children. Oh, it's going through every single rigid body and doing it, isn't it? Okay. Do I got more documentation that could help here? Combine, collapse. How to collapse connected structure. How to activate inactive objects by collision. By activator, by connectivity. How to demolish an object and create particle debris. I'm going to do that next. How to demolish nested cluster. How to demolish object to prefragmented reference. I think that's what I want. No, I don't. Well, hold on. So we're gonna Add shatter. Yeah, my son wants to play it. I think I might play it later on today. It looks good, man. They had a really cool idea, releasing the game for free, and then after that, rake in the sales. No, that's not what I want. Reset. Eventually, I'm going to do a quick little like co-op multiplayer project like Lethal Company or that. Something just small in scope, but that's all kinds of shit to it, or just fun. Recording, activation. How do I get info? Whatever. Let's just test it. Well, I'll apply the force to it later. There probably has an option to apply force I'm not aware of. Apply damage. Yeah, well, we'll just initialize for now. So if it has a ray fire rigid, it's going to ignore the demolition script on this button or this action. I bet you're going to start seeing a trend of games releasing like that game did. But I don't know. I think people are going to realize that the people are going to really focus on making sure they get it when it's free. And then that's going to bite the developers in the butt more and more as they attempt to do that because well, if it's fun, you always get the subsequent sales. I don't know. It's just, that was a really novel launch. It was shadow dropped out of nowhere. Shadow dropped for free for everyone to 7 million people during that period. And then went on to sell 700,000 quickly after that. So major props to him. Congrats. Hold on just a sec. I'll be here, but I'm going to turn off the cam while I talk or do something. Where's my my brain? Or actually, I'll just BRB. One sec. I'll be right back. I'm going to run the restroom and get another snack. I'm back. Ready to tear it up, as they say, in the field of acrobatics or something. What was I thinking? So we got the destructible wall. We're getting ready to test the runtime. I got to figure out how to play music on my stream without getting, copyright destroyed. I've read some guides. I just got to go do it, kind of thing. So what am I thinking here? Should just have to hit it with a grenade. Fucking A, it worked. Now that was true runtime, right? Like, this is the better way. This is the better way. It's only ever going to be like 10 things that will get destroyed at once. Like hours of labor, pre-destroying, prefabbing, storing mesh, all that. I mean, it's not hours. This is better. This is better. Unless I start to run into performance issues, I will not back away from this decision. Oh, wait, nope. That was normal. That was normal. I didn't set the fucking, damn it. All right. So now the Rayfire Rigid is in, set on the destructible component. Let's test again. Oh, there did it. Just to be triple sure that it used it, I'm going to do this. It seems like it doesn't hit it right there, but when I do it right there. Oh no, it's the health, I think. Is it breaking it down? Not close enough? No, it's not activating. All right, let's go to the code. Oh, wait. I think I have an error. Hold on. On enter trigger. Bullet, grenade. Oh, I see. This is the one it was doing, which was fine. Is mesh true? Has fragments. Name. My game? I've got a composer who's gonna be. We got some music for it, but he's working on it. Has fragments equals false. Okay. By default means that you will need to initialize it first using a button at the top. Physics, brick, limitations. Oh, right. So it has to have a collision. So initialize, rayfire, dot. Demolish. That's what I want. There we go. Yeah, he's really good. He's very talented guy. Very talented indeed. He's gonna we're working towards a trailer, so he's gonna do some sound effects for some of the attacks I got. Oops. Shouldn't be able to walk up on there. Oh wait, it did it. Oh, it's because I collided with it. Shit. So it's working, but not how I want. Now if I walk next to it, okay, it's working, but it's collision based. So how can I handle oh, by collision. Nope. Properties. I'm gonna disable damage. I just want it to instantly happen. Demolish mesh to reference. Runtime caching or no mesh fragments were created. Let's test it out now. All right, what was I doing? Wonder why it's doing that. I bet just because I don't have them perfect or something. Why is it not destroying though? Run time. We gotta apply damage. Damage point. Damage point would be this dot transform dot position plus vector 3 up. Radius 5, 4, 2, 3, 3F. Why do I need a collider? Let's see if this works. I doubt it is. I'm about to set the collider so I don't have to fetch it. But this is just a test. Oh, wait, look. It's damaged. It did it. Aha! Real-time destruction. And it felt kind of cool. I like it. The slow fall is kind of cool. But yeah, I gotta apply some force at that point, and it'll get that all spiced up. So let's do this. Let's have a fully destroyable house. So wait, I gotta. What the fuck? Where's my door? Oh, that's right. So copy rigid. Walls, now I need windows. Now everything should be destroyable. Let's see. We're gonna mow down a building with grenades, guys. In my video game, I built with my own two hands. I forgot there's no force applied. Well, what the fuck? Where did all my scripts go? I wasn't in play mode when I did that, right? Oh, I think the multi-edit wasn't working. Because Rayfire is already added to the game object. Okay, so now if I shift H, everybody still got it. Okay. Oh, they don't have the destructible script. That's right. That's the difference. Copy component. No, that's the shitty thing is they're all gonna have that reference, and it's not what I want. To make this better, and I don't have to set it because, yeah. So we're gonna try. We're gonna use the AI right now. In start, try get the Rayfire rigid component. Whatever, fuck it. I wanted to do it the other way, but this is fine. Okay. So now I'm just going to make this private. So everything with a destructible script will automatically get its Rayfire rigid. Okay. Now we should be able to break some shits. Runtime destruction. It's amazing. That was so badass. Let's do that again. So badass. Woo. I'm a happy boy. Very happy. Let's get the whole building set to be destroyed. Do this by hand slowly, but it's what it is. Okay, so they got their Ray-Fi Rigid, and then I'm going to add the destructible. Okay, those guys are all good. You don't have it. Now these windows, I would ideally I would combine them into a single entity to be destroyed. Okay. I believe that's everything. I actually haven't played anything recently. Ever since I got back into game dev, it always takes over. Like I said, I'm probably gonna play that game you were content warning today or sometime soon. But I played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for a day. I was so hyped about that. But yeah, just game dev takes over. I've got it on one account. I'm going to get it on the other account so I can play with Liam. So if I do play today, I'll ping you. Find what I missed by just blowing shit up. Oh shit. We got a bug. We got a bug. Space grenade. What is going on? The variable original root bone. Oh, I died. That's what's going on. I killed myself and I ragdoll failed. Alright. So most of the building's destroyable. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go up a directory. Is main 2 gonna be... No, this is gonna fail. That's right. You have your bunker that you're gonna build on and upgrade. I'm thinking about having building to where you can construct stuff. More polish. But it's like roar and more. Get rid of you. Let's cut a build. Let's see what because all the destruction is real time now. Oh shit, that's right. Wait, is this... I'm instantiating applying damage, and that's when they started falling apart. Ladder. No. Now, I want these to fetch them because since I'm gonna have to put this script on so many more things. I want it to be auto, just pain in the ass if I have to set these in the inspector all the time. So I'm gonna continue on that pattern because I'm gonna have to apply it over and over and over again. So this method comes from G. What the fuck is it called? G spawn, and that's why it's complaining about it. The build, it won't build with it for some reason. I have to look into that. I think this should do the job though. Because when it built, it said Git collider, no accessible extension method. So gspawn obviously doesn't, it stays in the development environment. It doesn't become part of the build. I just want to see the performance of a build I cut and play of the actual game outside of Unity. So that's what I'm doing right now, is doing a build. I'm creating a build of the game. Like, I could send you this folder and you could run it on your PC. You'll probably get an antivirus warning because it's an unsigned exe, but you know, you can run it. I promise there's nothing in it. Now this is probably gonna take a second here because it's the first time I've done a build in a long time. It's compiling shaders and all kinds of other shit. I'm gonna go to the bathroom while it's doing this, so BRB, y'all. All right, we are back. It is done. Let's play the game. Made with fucking Unity. Huh. Now everything just turns. This is why you want to test your game. You want every so often cut a build of your game and test it. What the fuck is going on? Why isn't it breaking apart? They're staying in one piece. Careful not to kill myself. Am I dead? I'm at 10%. So there's got to be something I got to do for runtime, or I got to apply force too, now that they're all like a single. Well, this isn't right in general, so. Hmm. Oh, I'm dead. All right. So far, I think it's ready to ship. Early access, here we come. Nailed it. Just nailed it. Okay, so why the hell? So I'm gonna play it locally now, and everything's gonna break apart like it should. Or not. Okay, so oh, I know what's going on. I bet you it's the references to the mesh on the rigid. Bi-method mesh. Yeah, okay. Everybody's no, fuck, let me think here. Was there any errors or anything? No. Ah, the mesh colliders are all disabled? No? Remove mesh collider, convex, hit play. I'm not sure what's going on or why it suddenly is just like not shattering them. But I will figure it out, as all things I do. I will surpass this roadblock. Hidden fragments. Add children. Which it apparently is not doing. Oh, I know. This is a G-spawn class. Yep. Well, fuckaroo. So to get this out of there, what was I doing? This is fine. This is working. But just for this is something that changed, so I'll put it back and see if it returns the right thing over what I was doing. I don't think this would be the reason why it's broken. Okay, good. Good. What the hell? Object type mesh. Simulation dynamic. Collider type mesh. Minor check. Ignore near. Use gravity. Demolition type is runtime. Limitations. know. I don't know what changed. I didn't tweak. All I was doing is copying components to other things. But maybe when I pasted it, it's a bad deal. Ah, I know what's going on. This is coming back null. Or well, this isn't getting ran. I think we're losing. No. No rayfire rigid component found on object. Yep. Crate 1. No collider. There it is. No collider. No collider. So this is an individual one. I'm going to disable the house. Maybe it's just the amount of them. Maybe, I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh my gosh, come on. Step into skip. There we go. So what are you going to return? that, we found our mesh collider. Just like yeah. Oh, I think I do have a track going in the level. It's some random eerie music No, I mean, it is the voices in your head. Never doubt that. Okay, so there just wasn't no force stuff around to make that fall. All right, why is it not shattering? I'm going insane. I know that. I'm gonna go throw pizza in the oven. I think. Sorry, she's about to get off. Oh, why isn't it breaking? Dummy, what did I do? Why doesn't it love me? Let's see what the fuck is going on. I did nothing to it. Why is it mean? Why is it being mean to me? Why? It'll make me pull out my beard hair. Ray Fireman. Oh, pool fragments. What is this? Did I add this? What the fuck? I did not. It automatically adds it. I believe I will take a break. Yeah. I'm going to take a break and then I will get back online again. I was so close. So close. I'll get it in a second. All right. Talk to you guys in a minute.